Hey, welcome to the end of season 3 of RBL Weekly. It was a wild one. This was the trilogy, the rubber match season. A lot of loss, a lot of death, like The Godfather, but a lot of gains. We're a league. We've gained some cities. We've gained some legends, and we're expanding the playoff this year. We started out this season to basically incorporate the wild card because we have so many battlers, so many great battlers, and so many great battling cities. Normally, we just do divisions, right? We'll do the top 4. And the top 4 this season were New York in the East, the Bay Area in the America West, which there's got to be like a Barry Bonds asterisk. By the way, welcome to the show, Ryan Nesen, Nate Welch.
What's going on, man?
We'll get to the MVP of Los Angeles soon, so I'm going to see some heartbreak on this very soon here in this episode. But what do we think about the Bay Area beating us for the first time in the America West? This is the 3rd season, and they got us.
Like you said, an asterisk. Yeah. I mean,
yeah, it took the death of Caesar to fucking get them here, though.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Like with like R.I.P. Pat, you know what I'm saying? And then like a bunch of other people left too. So it's like Josh Means takes over and starts playing with numbers like he knows what he's doing.
I mean, the biggest thing, Paige has half their points.
First of all,
the biggest thing. Yeah,
that was we get the pun.
Paige has half their points.
Yeah,
like, what are you talking about?
Without Paige, a lot of guys are on the board. I mean, do we have the top 10? Can we put the top 10 up? Because you have Dakota Fry's in there. I think Avery Dauer's on the kind of outside looking in there. I mean, Josh Means is on the top 15. So they had a lot of
who put them.
I mean, after you're right, there is an asterisk. It's like this is. Yeah.
They're all great.
Don't get me started on New York. No.
I mean, we know about you in New York.
Yeah, Josh Means and them are all good, man. Like the people up there are good, but I don't know if that math. We'll have to get one of Ryan's people to check them numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need some accounting double checked on that.
No. There was just a lot going on. Even though Chicago kind of bowed out towards the end, I mean, they still put up a hell of numbers even before that happened. Before the tragedy happened. But yes, it is New York, the Bay. And then over there in the international area, you got Barcelona and Manchester squeaking it out against Tokyo and Scotland. It's always somebody new in the international. Was that the East? Yeah. It was Tokyo. Sorry, it's London. And then it was Tokyo. Now it's Manchester. So those are your top 4. And then our wild cards, we've got Los Angeles and Scotland. 2 perennial playoff contenders make it back in. And so number 1's going to be New York and the Bay. They were going to get buys, and then they're going to battle, your wild card, your division winner. But now, because we've got so many dope-ass battlers, we're doing a play-in.
I like it.
We're going to do a play-in. You into this?
Yeah, it's going to be
This gets more guys in. This makes it a little more feasible for everybody. Instead of just Los Angeles and Scotland rounding it out, New York and the Bay getting the bye, you know what I mean? We're going to make everybody battle. And to get there, we're going to have to do a top 8 outside of the top 8. So basically, it's going to be this weekend, Sunday, November 16th, 4 p.m., right after brunch over at the Comedy Cellar. We're going to have 4 of the best in the East: Dan Wickes, Black Ester from Barcelona, shout out Nate Welch, Shelley Gruenberg, who's never lost in this fucking league in 3 years. She should always be in, but her city's so terrible. Organization and just getting things in on time. She can never just get in on just the team being great, kind of like your Bay, your New York, your LAs, your Scotlands, now your Manchesters. But we gotta get Shelley in this because I think Shelley could do a run and she actually could be a champion. What do you guys think of Shelley Gruenberg making this thing?
I think she's funny. She's very funny. She has a unique style. She looks like the ant from Weapons. And I think that's working to her advantage.
If you've seen Weapons, I love that this reference is going around. By the way, you got to get some friends who have screeners. Go see Weapons, everybody. It's good for it's good for like young parents. Young parents seem to love Weapons.
It's on HBO Max. You can watch it on there.
Shout out HBO Max.
New sponsor.
So Shelley Gruenberg. I mean, hopefully those are our guys soon. But yeah, Shelley, Dan Wickes, Ester, and Chris Paugh from Cleveland. Cleveland sneaking in there. So you got Atlanta and Cleveland, some basement teams, some basement dwellers the last 2 seasons, now in there. What do we think about Cleveland and Atlanta and this play-in against, Ester's the MVP, they're saying over there in Barcelona land, when really it's James Regal. And then you got Dan Wickes, who is a legend in New York. And the only reason it's almost like having DiMaggio and Babe Ruth. You're just like, all right, well, we got Babe Ruth. I mean, you're not gonna break DiMaggio stats because you got Andrew Manning. So you got a guy who's probably Pippen to Jordan, but Dan Wickes. You got Ester over there, who's probably Robin to James's Batman. You got Chris Paugh, who fucks dead people, and then Shelley Gruenberg, who is undefeated and outstanding. So what do we think about this bracket right here, fellas?
I mean, number one, put some respect on Cleveland's name. You know what I'm saying?
Really? Put respect on Cleveland's name.
Cleveland. I talked shit about Cleveland at the beginning of the season, and they fucking stepped their shit up. You know what I'm saying? They stepped their shit up, and got to put some respect on them big bitches over there. You know what I'm saying? They're like the fattest city or whatever. And
you're hilarious. You're like Charles Barkley on on NBA. You know what I mean? Where he always talks about San Antonio. That's your San Antonio.
Yeah, they got big old bitches over there, but they got big ass women. No, but Chris Paul's great, man. Chris and all them people in Cleveland stepped it up. Pope and all them.
But what do we think about the expansion?
I think the expansion's great. I think having this little play-in tournament is awesome for everybody to get a chance to fucking get in there. All these people are killers.
Yeah.
Literally any one of these four in both brackets could take it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This one's going to be particularly curious to see how this goes because, I mean...
Well, if you're in the playoff, I mean, who would you not want to see out of these four?
Out of them four? I mean... I don't know, bro. I don't know who. I don't think I don't want to see nobody, but I think that if I'm putting money on there, it's probably going to be Ester.
Ooh.
Because I mean, if you look at it,
I see my producer.
I don't know who the judges.
He knows what that's about.
I don't know who the judges is on this, but like it's going to be Ester and Dan. They're both fire, but I think Ester,
I mean, they're battling first.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's the opening round right there.
Chris and Shelley. You know what I'm saying? Like if it goes Ester versus Shelley, that would be a fun. Little who wins that to get in. I mean, it's a mini tournament. I mean, they're writing for three people. You know what I mean? So it's that's the opener right there. Those four. Those are the opening round, and then whoever wins goes to the championship. Whoever loses gets to the third place bracket. And then the West. We revealed it too soon, but he's already here. Look at this.
Oh, hi.
Yeah. Didn't get the MVP. Your LA MVP is Nate Welch.
This gay guy.
So Nate gets the number 5 seed with Los Angeles.
Let's go.
But because Ryan had a hell of a season, I mean, he's a legend in this. He won season 1, so he wants to get that. He wants to get his belt back. So now he gets the opportunity to do that. He's battling. I mean, there's 2 Bay Area guys here. There's Mike Eaton, who you battled before, who's having a hell of a season.
Yep. Yeah,
if he had a proper president out in Austin that would send us content, Mike, they might have made the playoff. But because Mike's so dominant, we had to kind of expand this thing. Because you're so dominant, we had to expand this thing. Dakota Fry is always consistent. If it wasn't for Paige Wesley, he might be the MVP again. And then Avery Dauer, just because we have to fulfill a quota.
It makes sense. Yeah, you don't want to get the fucking NAACP or whoever protects them.
Right. And the comment section would kill me if I put DeHerm in there. So we have Avery. So and we have Ester. So that helps me.
That helps that quota.
Yeah. Thank you, by the way.
Yeah.
But as far as that bracket, we'll get to the WRBL way later. Just because fuck the no, I'm kidding. They're the best. What do we think about this, guys? Especially you, because you're number 5 now. That's what seed you are. You're battling the Manchester Cats, right? So, I mean, they kind of squeak in, and they're going against, the perennial heavy hitters in LA and a perennial heavy hitter in yourself. I mean, what do you think about Manchester and then your brethren here in the West qualifier? I mean, are these guys worthy?
So if I win this, I'd battle Manchester.
We don't know. No, he battles man. Yeah. He's the LA MVP.
No, so if I won this, who do I battle?
It depends on who wins in New York. Because
Paige or Andrew.
Bro, you think so? Because if you win, I mean, you have the highest points.
Yeah.
Of any of the wild cards.
So he would battle the lowest.
You be number 7. You would battle Paige.
Yeah.
If you win, you battle Paige.
Got
it.
So you are the winner of this and the winner of that battle Paige and Andrew. Whoever has the least amount of points battles Andrew.
Right. But if Avery,
I'd rather have Andrew again than Paige.
Really?
Yeah.
You're scared of Paige?
No, I just want revenge on Andrew.
You might get to him. Well, I mean, it is a playoff.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, that'll be fun, man. This is going to be a good ass little tournament right here too, bro.
Yeah.
Ryan and Mike, Dakota and Avery are both all great, but
I mean, Dakota is he's the Bay Area pun king. He's like, he's you but Jewish.
It's like me and Ryan.
Yeah. He is. He's a stem cell of you two.
He's like Nate Welch on payments.
Yeah. Or basically, he's Avery Dauer. So you've battled Mike before, and Mike has only been getting better since you guys battled. I mean, like, Mike could be a dark horse here. I mean, Nessen, he's no slouch. He just went over to Tokyo. He's been in New York. He feels like he's been wronged everywhere. He's got a chip on his shoulder because nobody's giving him respect, even though he is the champ from season 1. I know you're right here.
No, I want to be clear. I wasn't wronged in New York. I was beat in New York. I'm not saying they got that wrong.
They beat you in New York.
I was beat in New York.
Nice.
Yeah. No,
Mamdani
beat me in New York. It's the goddamn Muslims. They did it. They prepared for it and they beat me. This is gonna be fun. If it ends, like I told you in the beginning, I'm like, I'd rather battle Dakota or Avery up front just because I've battled Mike before. So
now you know.
Yeah. So now I know.
It's Jew on Jew crime.
I mean, that guy is less Jewish than me, but looks 100 times more Jewish than me.
That's crazy. He's less Jewish. I mean, he wears the yarmulke. He wears the tracksuit.
His hair and shit.
He's got everything.
He sex traffics. He's got an island.
Yeah, it's all of those things. Yeah. And somehow he's only 25% Jewish, which is crazy.
I thought you said he's only 25 years old. I'm like, no way.
I think he's only 30 or something.
Really? Yeah, he looks like Stavros.
That dude's 30.
Yes.
I think 33 maybe? I don't know.
He's 30% off.
He's 33%.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Avery. Avery's 30% off a human right now. But Avery, I mean, like, and Avery gets in. We'll be transparent about this. It was Jay Light. Jay Light was supposed to be in on this because Jay Light had a hell of a season. But Jay's got a scheduling issue, and this it's important to him. But he's like, we had told him at the beginning of the season that we usually do this in February. But this little play-in thing was something different. So I don't think he even planned on being in the tournament because he knew you were probably going to be the MVP. So he was like, oh, because I didn't plan on it. He's got a schedule. But his replacement, not even a replacement, we'll just say the next man up, Avery Dauer.
Similar body type.
Avery Dauer.
Similar body type.
Yeah, like somebody threw Jay in the microwave.
We just have to keep the weights even in these brackets is what it looks like right now.
Oh my God. All right, let's get to some battles, man. That's what this whole show's about. They're going to, all our fans are definitely going to fast forward through this. But first up, it's our special guest, Nate Welch, with one of the better battles of the season versus a West qualifier and Mr. Mike Eaton. Folks, get to know some of your battlers for the playoff and the postseason. This is RBL Postseason Weekly. Let's roast.
Let's roast! Yeah, we did the white handshake. Nate's eyebrows look angry that the rest of his hair abandoned them. I don't understand how he has a widow's peak with no hair.
Yeah, I ain't got no hair, and you got Tupperware after it had spaghetti in its face.
Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, yeah, that's his impression.
Yeah.
Y'all make some noise for my opponent Rage Against the Ice Cream Machine. Mike's dumb ass went to the battered women's shelter because he thought they had deep fried bitches there.
Oh, that's fun. Thank you, Rude Detective. Oh, you guys don't know about food. That sucks. I'm very fat. Nate is Cajun and retarded. So he'll squeeze the rabbit to death, but after it'll be perfectly seasoned. That's a reference to a book. Books are like warrants, but longer.
That's good.
Ooh, Eaton.
Thank you for explaining that to me, Ellen DeGeneres. So, threw me off. Mike is yeah.
Someone just said,
You took my joke.
Yeah.
Mike looks and sounds like he's full of helium. But the only time he floats is when he smells a pie chilling in a windowsill. And he goes, ooh.
Dude, we both have McDouble chin. It's Nate smokes a shit ton of cigarettes, like a bunch. He is the third leading cause of ash in New Orleans, behind Black Knees and the crematorium after Katrina.
Bleep, bleep, bleep.
They're dead. You can grow and they're not coming back.
Yeah, you look like me if I was underwater for a couple weeks. You also look like the guy that started the Church of Food Scientology. Legend has it, if you put your ear up next to Mike's belly button, you can hear the sound of fajitas sizzling.
Why would you do
Is
that?
it? I can't ever reach it. That sucks. Damn it. Oh man, Nate, I love you so much. This is so fun to be here with a retarded person. He looks like Rick from Pawn Stars fucked Rick from Pawn Stars.
that's fun.
You look like a pillow that's been popping pills. Yeah, I didn't like that. So when Mike's not doing stand-up, he's usually out at the bars, food networking, saying shit like, "Hey, bro, who books the Waffle House? If you need any recommendations, I'll be your Guy Fieri."
You look like a Waffle House manager. You can't bring it up.
Yeah, we're both all-star breakfasts.
Yeah.
Mike.
Nate has never been arrested for sexual harassment because they don't understand what he's saying. Hey, baby, if you had a twin brother, I'd fuck him for a point of reference. You treat my face like a rascal shooter and sit on it like you disabled.
Well, I'm hungry. Mike looked like he keep an emergency Uncrustable in his purse.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
So, Mike's divorced. He thought he found his soulmate, but I guess she's just his postmate. Mike and his fat ex-wife had less of a marriage and more of an edible arrangement.
If you think I'd marry a fat chick.
Come
Ew,
on.
I'm funny.
That's 5. Keep it going for these two, man. That's the last battle tonight. Yeah, you got yours, right? We saved the best for last. I remember that out there in Austin, Texas. One of the better places to do stand-up comedy. One of the places that are doing comedy right now. The Mecca, they're calling it. The Comedy Mothership. That was Nate Welch, our in-house guest. Mike Eaton, West qualifier in the playoff here. You can see why Mike made it. Mike's my dark horse in this, man. I know you're right here, Nate. I know you're right here, Ryan, but
no, Mike's
he's
great,
so
man.
fun.
He's so great, dude. And like, just to jump in there real quick, like, that's the first time I saw this battle back, and like I remember doing it. And I don't know about you, maybe I can ask you this, but like when I got my jokes, I stick to the script at the beginning, and then I can freestyle, you know, going through.
You're like an offensive coordinator, like the first,
exactly. Like I script the first couple plays, and then you can kind of freestyle and figure out what's working. Joe DeRosa fucking derailed the whole thing right before, saying that puns were stupid. Hey, everybody, these jokes are fucking stupid. And then it's me going like, hey, pick a chord, any chord is a gay trick. And then I'm going out there saying, hey, bro, I pick a chord, any chord.
But you know the trick already, yeah.
So I threw a couple of them out, and I was like, all right, let me just kind of move some shit around 2 minutes before the battle. And his first joke, I just riffed off of something I had thought of before, and I stumbled. And then he jumped on me with the Porky Pig shit, fucked me up. And I'm like, God damn it, that was a bad fucking move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, should stick to the script at the beginning and then freestyle later.
Yeah, I'm notorious for fucking up my first joke, and that's
I pulled a you.
That's what set. Yeah, he pulled a me. That's what sets up the tone. If you fuck that first joke up, you've already lost credibility before the battle even starts.
So that's when you did the
prime shtick.
The prime, yeah. God, that was stupid.
It was. It was. I mean, I got all that prime for life, so go prime.
No, did you really?
No.
Okay.
My buddy works for Prime. I'm like, hey, you know what would be hilarious? And I was wrong. It wasn't hilarious.
No, I mean, like, yeah, I think
I wanted to try something. I was like, fuck it, I'll try something.
That was fun.
It was first battle of the season, and then like, yeah, you haven't been right since. It's like you've had the yips.
That's not true.
He went through. I think he went through a wave.
It's almost like when Tiger Woods was changing his swing after he won all those championships. He's like, I'm just knocking shit out. I could be better though.
Yeah,
and I think that's what you're going through.
I had a fun battle.
Right?
I had a really fun battle in Japan. So that was. I mean, I'm technically
nice flex.
I'm still the only undefeated world champion. So
are you really?
I beat Jay out there.
Oh yeah, damn.
Fun battle, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Mike is.
I just want to brag,
though, bro.
No, I mean
that's
awesome, that's his most recent. You know what I mean?
Great,
yeah, I wouldn't fault you for that because I know what happened that night, especially with the Joe DeRosa thing. Those guys came in. We can't even show what happened because Tony's got an obligation. But yeah, it was a little wild.
Oh, what I miss?
You missed the mothership.
And you missed Mike Eaton flaming the fuck out of like
the mothership was the mothership. But yeah, Mike has been on his fire lately.
Mike was on his shit. Bro. You gotta give him his fucking flowers.
I feel like he just waits because he's out there with all those guys. Yeah. He's like, as soon as I get an opportunity on camera, I'm gonna fuck.
He's a 5-tool player when it comes to the roast battle. I mean, like he can do puns, he can do wordplay. I mean, he did some voices in there. You know what I mean?
He's also just got a very fun, bubbly personality.
There's that too. He can riff. He can stay in the moment. He's got setup punch. He's got original. He's tough. He's a tough out when it comes to roast battle. Like Nate, your superpower. I mean, like most definitely is your wordplay and puns. I mean, you can flip it on anybody, and nobody knows where it's coming from. And you probably have you're probably the A+, like a 99 if it's we're doing Madden overall. You got a 99 in wordplay and pun. But I mean, that guy's he's a stat filler. I mean, like. Mike Eaton's like a Jokic, and like, all right, he might get a triple double in some of these. You know what I mean? So that was impressive. That was Mike, and that was Nate.
Mm-hmm.
Right? How you feeling about this, man?
After watching that, I'm feeling much better about my chance.
Oh.
Not
just talking shit. No,
I
love both these guys, dude. They're two of my best friends in roast battle and comedy. So I mean, I'd be lucky and happy to go against either one of them. Nate and I are 1-1 right now in our roast battle record. So if a rubber match happens, that'd be fun too. I don't even know if that's how the bracket works, but
it might happen, man.
Eventually down the road.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, all you gotta do is keep winning, and eventually when you guys will meet each other.
One of us got to get our revenge on Andrew, and then
I think I told Mike already too. I'm like, I wrote so many jokes for the first time I didn't use. I don't even think I have to write for you this time.
Damn.
I don't think anything new's happened in your life.
Well, let's meet another West qualifier here. The J Light replacement. We're not calling him that. He's just 2% of J Light because of the way he's built. Battling Logan Farr, who was also on the outside looking in. That Bay Area, man, that team is pretty tough, and you're going to see why right now. Avery, Dauer, Logan Farr, hit it.
Cripple fight.
No, I'm excited for this battle. Like, I've never got to battle someone who looks like they just got jumped on by the Pixar light. Like, seriously, Avery, you walk like you're always mid-Macarena.
That's good.
True. He does walk like that.
Thank you, Dad. I know, guys. I know that Josh booked this battle because we're both retarded, and I just want to make it very clear that disabled people, we're not a monolith, right? Like, I have spastic diplegia, cerebral palsy, and Logan's disability is his fault.
No notes, no phone.
Okay, I know this is disabled, but calm down on the Tourette's, man. It's been the whole show.
Yeah, I got hit by a train. Your mom did heroin while she was pregnant with you. Why does it look like you
She got hit by a train too.
Just always going like you're practicing kung fu everywhere you fucking go. It's crazy that you're mid-fall every time I see you.
Are you done? Logan has a lot in common with another famous double amputee, Paralympic sprinter Oscar Pistorius. Yeah, they're both douchebags who beat up their girlfriend and think black and white people should be kept separate. The only apartheid that you should be worried about is the difference between your black legs and your white body.
Separate but equal.
Fair enough.
That was a smart.
Well, you guys aren't racist. I'm sorry you didn't like that one. Nah, it's fucked up. It looks like God drew your legs in cursive. Like he was over here, like, turns out God's still using AI to draw feet.
I'm sorry, that's insensitive for you. Everybody, give it up for this Nickelodeon battle between Ren and Stumpy. Logan, he's a working comic, right? Like, he gets booked all over the Bay Area. The only thing that could ever stop Logan from being booked is full-length pants.
It's crazy you're talking shit to me. Top half Simple Jack, bottom half sea anemone. What are you yelling at?
I'm yelling at Simple.
I'll fucking fight you. Oh, man.
Christ.
It's just crazy looking at you. Standing over like that. Looks like you're always mid-twerk. Just ready to throw that shit up.
That's a bad thing? Logan is actually, it's really weird. He's super insecure about his hairline, and I've never understood it. Because he's always had like at least a full head of hair. It just makes sense that you'd have a complex about things randomly falling off of your body.
It looks like you can still feel the earthquake going on. Oh, this is kind of crazy to me, because my disability made me taller. You're just fucked, dude.
Logan says that his ex's new husband is a great stepfather to his kids. But let's be honest, there wasn't a lot of shoes to fill. Logan actually, he's currently learning how to skateboard. That's crazy. That's like me learning how to skateboard.
Avery's crushing it.
Well, I just want to point out, it really does look like I'm from Russia right now. And it really does look like you're like from Chernobyl right now.
Yeah.
We're just saying dumb, disabled shit. You just yell? Okay, I saw you behind me. Okay,
Yeah.
Avery, Dauer, Logan, Farr, Bay Area. Your leaders in the America West, number 2 overall in the seeding. Man, this is why I love Roast Battle, because people come into this thing, they think like, oh, the people are going to be bullies. And, it's not that. We changed it. You guys want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. This is the Roast Battle. The Roast Battle, it's like jazz, right? Jazz is always happening. Music was always happening. And then there's this thing where musicians got tired of jazz music being so formulaic and so friendly, right? Big band and swing. So then they got together at this little place called Minton's Playhouse. It was like the belly room in the late 30s, late 40s. And they created this thing called bebop jazz. And it only came because they would challenge each other, right? Guys like Thelonious Monk, Dizzy Gillespie, Louis Armstrong would challenge young guys like Charlie Parker, John Coltrane, Miles Davis, right? And they created these new forms of jazz that the young kids would really get behind, right? That's kind of like us. We got kind of tired of what was going on with stand-up because it was kind of boring. So we had this mic, and then we would challenge each other with this joke writing contest. And what you get to see is we're the most woke, unwoke show you can probably possibly see. We'll say everything, but everybody can get it. I mean, like, those guys are coming from very, very unfortunate backgrounds and circumstances. And my God, I mean, it's not like a regular, if you get up in a classroom, you get up in a parking lot, you get up in a cafeteria, you just touch somebody and just roast somebody or just rap against somebody. I mean, like, those cats took things home, wrote it down, and then stayed in the moment to also, I mean, like, the only thing that's scripted on this show is what those guys are kind of like writing down and saying. But for the most part, it is jazz because they are going to improvise what's happening in the moment. And the guys that are around them, your judges, your hosts, your hater, whatever's going on in the crowd, even the crowd, all that shit's improvised. This is a really hard show. That's a lot of spinning plates happening. That's remarkable what happens in this fucking show, especially with, I mean, like, if you have pity for, if you're one of those people who have pity for, black people, disabled people, women, you know what I mean? Like, people with real minorities. I mean, like, you should love this fucking show. And the people who really get off on jokes and joke writing, you should love this show. People who love roasting, you should love this show. So if I get any more DMs about how woke this fucking show is, and you look at that, and you tell me like, this isn't what it used to be, like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want you as a fan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Sorry,
all right.
I don't want to say it was horrible.
That was perfect.
Yeah, I mean,
but you got it. It was back to back. So this somebody like yell.
That was crazy.
That's Austin though. They'll always be Austin, but that's why Avery's in this thing. I mean, like, yeah,
that was a great battle.
Yeah, shout out Jay. Yeah. I mean, like, even though he couldn't make it, but I mean, man, I'm excited to see what Avery's going to do in this tournament and how far he can go.
I mean, nobody would know Logan was disabled if he just put pants on.
Right,
but he always jokes, which was so funny.
Yeah,
it's like, you only get booked because you ain't got no legs.
Yeah, but he really is a black guy in that sense. He's kind of flexing. He's got to show off. You know what I mean? Like, we like to.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Avery started this season, or
I don't think
end of last year.
I think
end of last year.
Okay,
yeah. He's a vet.
For being in it for not that long, man. He's come a very long way, bro.
Yeah.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, so he lives down here. Yeah, lives down in LA now. Goes to accidental college because of the way he looks.
Unfortunately,
Yeah. Obama went there too. So just more minorities we're talking about, social and physical.
Yeah, well, he's battling like Eaton.
Obama talks like Avery walks. With a weird fucking stutter step, dude.
What?
Now listen.
Yeah. I do love that joke that Logan has over here. Yeah, like Avery's twerking. He does. Mexico said that too about the way Avery walks, like he's throwing ass.
When does this come out?
What, Avery?
This episode.
Oh, Avery's dance video.
When does this episode come out?
Tonight.
Oh, never mind.
Tonight, whenever the fuck it wants to.
Don't burn your material.
I was gonna burn a joke. Never mind.
Yeah. Wait for it. You might battle that guy.
Yeah. That's right.
But yeah, let's break this down, man. I mean, let's not. Avery's already broken down, but let's break it down. What happened between these two?
I think Avery, in my opinion, Avery took that one. It seemed like Logan stumbled a couple times. I saw him. He kept going back to his notes. It looked like on the table there, and then on one of the jokes, it kind of felt like he just abandoned it in general.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, the joke was just something. He's like, well, you're fucked. That was the whole joke. Whereas Avery just kept coming back with heavy hitters. I mean, I
want to talk about that actually, because I'm thinking about even last night, we saw Nicole Tran battle. You'll see that here in a couple weeks here on RBL LA on Thursdays here on YouTube. But people online, I know there's older comics, older people, and then just even people in the comments are just like, I hate when comics use their notes or use their phone, right? That's like a pet peeve. But then you'll see people just like not use it, and you just like get all their words out. People are like, well, they didn't use the notes, and it's almost like a new comic who gets on stage who's just like, well, at least you got on stage, man. I couldn't do it. And you're just like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like I'm better than that.
No, I don't mind using. I'm not gonna knock people for using their notes. I'll have a note card.
Yeah, but what do you think about, like, explain to people why the notes are important? I mean, I think that's what people don't understand, especially the people who are watching it, because it does look a little jarring when you're watching it, on film. But Nicole's gonna get away with it with just saying all the words she knows in English, and then people are like, well, she got it out. She didn't use any notes.
I mean, I don't know about you, but like for me, it's like you said, roast battle is hard. Roast battle is fun, but it is hard sometimes, especially when you're like fighting somebody in an arena in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, your peers and your heroes.
On the fucking internet.
Yeah.
If you get a little bit of nerves, if you get punched in the mouth like I did in that battle with Mike, like you forget, you might black out, and then you're like blank, and then you're like, oh fuck. What do I say? It's my time to sign. Like I got like my little notes, like I write my little letter right here on my wrist, so I can just key letter the first joke.
Yeah, or slit it, just
whatever.
in case things go.
In case I can't remember it.
In case things go left,
But like you got to have something, because looking at the phone is one thing, but like a little note card or like writing on your hand, whatever, people do it all the time. But it's because if you blank, what the fuck are you gonna do? I blanked in one of the first battles back after COVID. I blanked on my battle against Julian Fernandez. I forgot one of my jokes, and I just sat there like an asshole. And I was like, that ain't happening again.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
and you would have been better served to maybe have a phone.
If I had
it
in my phone, then it'd have been perfect. So
right.
That's
and
why
would y'all have hated it then? Or just like, or do you just want to fucking be like, oh, just get your ass kicked because you didn't have a phone with you?
Yeah, it's like, you can memorize your jokes. You're supposed to memorize your jokes, but shit happens.
Well, I think there's a difference, like what you're describing, and I'm pretty sure I do it in this battle too. I pull a note card and just look out, but I did it when he was telling his joke, so it wasn't as much.
That's the Big John Luna move.
But I think what people don't like seeing is when people are just have like a notebook and they're fucking reading the joke off of a notebook. I think that's the issue I have. Like, the note card I don't have a problem with. Like you said, you can stumble and lose your way. So I'd rather put on a good show and remember the joke.
Exactly. And like, but versus reading from a phone or a notebook, I mean, nobody wants to watch you read, motherfucker. But like, if you just need to look at something for reference, I get that.
Okay.
And that's usually the move, is do it when they're doing their shit.
Well, I mean, we're getting to the top 6 in the world, basically, when it comes to the cities. And then outside of that, it's the top 8. And we're whittling it down to 2. So I think I want to get into like what makes a great baseball player is like a 5-tool baseball player, right? Great basketball player, you can play all 3 levels. Same thing with like football, you can hit all 3 levels. You're an all down back kind of a thing, right? Or if you're a receiver, you can be moved all over the field. X, a flanker, or even like a slot, right? So I mean, when I look at roast battle, I think it's something like these two, right? Or even yourself. It's Ryan Cullen is probably one of the better dark joke writers as a stand-up, but I mean, inside a roast battle, he's he's one of the best long ball shooters there is, right? Since John and Jota, like they'll always take like a big swing, Nessen's a good mid-range. He can hit a single. He can manufacture runs, kind of a thing sometimes, So it's like, think about that when we're going through this, and like, think what builds a 5-tool roast battler, or just like the perfect roast battler, from setup punch to dark jokes to rebuttals to you look likes to wordplay, puns, that kind of a thing. Stay in the moment, right? Off the cuff type shit, the herm of it all. So just think about that. But let's get into this battle first. Ryan Nessen, who's also in the West, battling Ryan Cullen, who got squeaked out by Jack Traynor, who's the number 6 seed here for Scotland this year. Let's roast.
Ryan, let's roast!
All right, guys, let's keep it going for Gollum Farrell. Ryan looks like he can unlock his phone's facial recognition with a dick pic. Ryan told me he's almost died 9 times. That's got to be bullshit, right? Look at him. He clearly did die. Yeah, you look like they buried Bill Burr in Pet Cemetery.
Ryan Nessen is so Jewish that when he picks up his sister from camp, he brings a dustpan. Ryan was arrested for a DUI, which is funnily also what he calls Palestinian toddlers, you know, dead under Israel. Ryan. I fucking will. Yeah, no. Ryan's the type of guy that would immediately rush to the sound of a whistle, praying for sloppy seconds.
That was fun. You went pretty hard with the Jew stuff there, Leprechaun. What's your lucky charms? A swastika? Oh, fuck, I don't know. Ryan is obviously Irish. Ryan's so Irish he thought a bang bus was a different type of car bomb. Either way, he's making a real mess in the back seat.
All right, I think, first of all, if you're going to start talking to me, you should take off the anonymous mask.
That's great.
Ryan looks like if all the impractical jokers mashed together to form a stronger, more greasier sex offender. It's like you heard Captain America go, molesters assemble. Ryan's such a well-known sex pest in Hollywood that it inspired Miramax to cast Adrian Brody in Predators.
Guys, you may recognize Ryan from the guy on every men's restroom sign. Yeah, you look like a Make-A-Wish kid whose only wish was for more cancer.
This is
Speaking of, Ryan just got a tumor removed. Don't worry, he's fine. He's a devout Catholic, so he's used to a higher power shoving things in his throat. He did have to get an inhaler, though, which is what the priest used to call him.
The inhaler.
Speaking of, they say that the best way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And clearly advice taken from the cancer that ate out his father. Rest in peace to that stupid old cunt. Yeah, fuck me. That wasn't jelly in his belly. Those were tumors. I'm glad to find out that, I'm not the only one that you make sick to the stomach. Ryan's actually father used to own an optical shop, but just to be clear, there is definitely no glasses strong enough to be able to look upon you these days from, way down there.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you.
Ryan actually has a dad bod. My dad, who died 18 years ago. Oh, fuck. Ryan, when Ryan's best friend came out as trans, he got her flowers, so we never forget where he buried her.
All right, Ezra Miller Light. Ryan Nessen is what you get if the only flashing Ezra Miller did was 2 schoolboys. Ryan's so stupid and sexist, then when I asked him was he ever abroad, he was like, oh, God, no, I hate trannies. Yeah. Ryan's so stupid that he only joined Krav Maga because he thought it was a Hebrew way of saying make America great again.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's good. Ryan looks like he got bit by a vampire that only passed on recessive genes. Let's keep it going for Gross Veratu. Ryan hosts a movie review podcast, and he said his favorite comedy film of all time is Waiting to Exhale, which is a crazy thing to call the George Floyd body cam footage. Yeah. He was like, I laughed so hard, I can't breathe.
Yeah. Ryan has been on antidepressants for 15 years.
End it there.
And struggles to come because his wife's a pig.
James Dogface wife.
Yeah. Yeah, Ryan's happily married. Like every morning, he sets an alarm on his wife's phone just so he remembers to make her take her pills, puberty blockers. Yeah, Ryan, antidepressants for 15 years just makes me think that you really aren't a real Jew, because then you'd be like, the cheapest thing to do would be just kill yourself. Thank you very much.
Ryan Cullen, Ryan Nessen, Edinburgh, Los Angeles. I mean, yeah, I feel like we just watched Battle of the Year again. We're going to vote. I mean, we got a whole committee, but man, that is... These three battles we've seen, I mean, this is why these guys are all in the playoffs. But, man, to relive these moments and relive some of those jokes, my God, dude. I mean, yeah, Ryan Cullen is the king of the long ball. Him and John Ajota, they're like Steph Curry and Clay.
The long walks.
Yeah. McGuire and Canseco, Barry Bond. I mean, like, they just love a big swing.
They take you down that dark alley, and then they beat you in the head.
And if they whiff, you're just like, well, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
And then you're just so consistent. I mean, like, it's not even like just jabs. It's a lot of crosses. If they miss, if you reach, I teach. That's kind of your thing.
Not to glaze, but like you were saying about like picking like the best attributes of everything or whatever. I think Ryan Nessen is probably the best at having all the stats.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all the fucking route tree, like a full route tree.
Yeah.
He can run the fucking sprint down the sideline. He can run the fucking slant. He can run the curl. He can fucking take the ball around the corner.
Yeah.
And if he sees something that you're doing, he can counter that and do it himself.
Really?
You know?
He really does? Yeah. That was, it was impressive, Ryan. That was, because he was coming with some real big hitters, and it was, he got real big pops, and you didn't falter. I mean, like there's been battles and there's been years where you've seen yourself falter.
Yeah.
But this one was like, man, that was pound for pound. I mean, like you guys just like took a bunch of like slugs at the face. That was like watching Jay Light and DeHerm. It's like you ran out of breath almost in a second.
That battle was crazy.
Yeah, that battle was crazy.
No, that was fun. I love Ryan too. So we never got to do this at the first World Championship. So we were like, all right, we got to fucking handle this. And I had all these jokes written and hated every joke. And literally rewrote the day before. Oh damn! It was fucking crazy. Yeah, that was the most unprepared I've ever felt for a battle too.
Really?
It was the weirdest incredible thing.
I mean, even the crowd. You heard the crowd. They're saying, "Oh, ow, get him, Ryan!" It was like that felt like a boxing match.
Yeah, no, that was fun.
Yeah,
that was fun.
like Fast Eddie was in there. Man, R.I.P. Fast Eddie. Yeah, that was that was a lot of fun. But I mean, like that does show. I mean, a lot of things we're talking about the attributes is, you know, it's Cullen doing his dark joke thing. I mean, going for, you know, the Jew thing. I mean, calling his wife a pig.
Brings the dustpan.
I will say this:
sloppy seconds whistle.
As a Jew, that is one of the oldest like street jokes about Jews, the dustpan.
Yeah.
So I will say that.
Well,
but it worked. It fucking crushed. Yeah. So
I mean, one of my favorites is Yasser Lester versus Benji Aflalo, December, gosh, I think it was 13th, 17th, 2013. Anyway, I think Yasser says to Benji, he's like, for birthright, Benji just crawled in an oven.
That's a great joke.
It's why Yasser's like one of the best writers, like in comedy history. But I mean, great. Like, yeah, this is. You're right. We do hear a lot of those jokes about you guys in the oven, but it's always fun. I'm sorry, you know.
No, I know.
Yeah, when I hear a black joke, sometimes that I like, I don't mind it. You know, I heard a Zach Negron joke the other night, so you know.
That was
what was that?
Well, like there's Taylor Negron too. He was a white dude. I think he was in Harry Potter. But anyway, yeah, that was fun.
That was a lot of fun.
But yeah, break like what is your if you could build a perfect battler, like what would it be?
Build a perfect battler.
Build a battler.
Build a battler. It would probably be, all right, let's do the joke writing of Andrew Manning, but then like the kind of off the cuffness of DeHerm.
Okay, DeHerm's in there.
I mean, he's gonna get love. He fucking off the cuff. He's great. I'm gonna throw the personality of Drea. No, I'm just joking. The likability of her. Who's got like a great likability? I
Mike
feel
Eaton
like
and
Mike
Paige
Eaton.
Wesley.
Yeah, the likability of like a Paige or a Mike. The legs of Logan Farr.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's the best battler you're gonna get.
That's
right
not
there.
bad. That's not bad. I go with Josh Means' legs, but all right.
Yeah, they're about the same.
Yeah, or at least Golgowski, but
Yeah.
Well-
no. Yeah, man. I mean, I guess he was doing pretty good with it. I mean, I think Andrew probably joke writing wise for sure. Maybe the body of Paige Wesley.
There you
So
go.
Shit can bounce off you.
I go with some Keith Carey body. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll go with
exactly.
that, yeah.
Oh yeah, fuck.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think there's so many people that are good at this shit. You know, the stage like the bob and weave of Dan Wickes. just nothing can hit you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you know.
We'll get into it. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, there's Mount Rushmore, there's tiers, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you got your Jordan, LeBron, Kobe kind of thing. Then you go like down the list of just like, you know, we'll talk about it. This is fantasy, you know, we're having some fun here.
Speaking of Nate's perfect battler.
Yes, Nate's perfect.
Nate's a fan.
First of all, let's talk about Barcelona and the ascension they've had this season. I mean, they've got a bunch of battlers on the board with Ester. I call her Black Ester. She's family. And then you got James Regal, who's basically, you know, the Barcelona version of Nessen over here. But he speaks a lot more languages and a lot younger women.
I was gonna say except instead of being Jewish, he's a
Yeah.
pedophile.
Yeah. He only takes that part of the Jew.
No, he's Jewish and a pedophile.
Oh yeah, he's,
Yeah, he is Jewish.
Okay,
I know.
so
Yeah, I forgot.
James Epstein. All right, let's. Sorry, James. Let's not do that to James. He's
he's a great guy.
he's number 3 in the world right now. Anyway, so let's get to Ester, who's over in the East, battling this Sunday, 4 p.m. at the Comedy Cellar. Her debut at the Comedy Cellar, battling Jamie Lerner in her best battle of the season. Ester and Jamie from Barcelona.
All right, this is Ester, or as she's known by the roast battle officials, Black Ester. That is true. But she's a great comedian. She's a dedicated artist. She does her morning pages every single day. And by morning pages, I mean mourning the relationship she never had with her father.
That's true. Well, I call Jamie's daddy now, so... So I'm cured.
I'm not.
Okay, everyone, this is Jamie Lerner. Jamie is 80% Jewish and 20% house elf. Jamie is also a copywriter at the Itty Bitty Titty Committee. Jamie is a B cup, and the B stands for bitch. And her nose is a G, and the G stands for genocide. And so does Jamie.
I do not! I'm done. I'm roasted. Okay, it's the Holocaust again, all right, you guys? Well, this is Ester, and you can tell that Ester has depression and ADHD because she planned to kill herself.
That was so good. Give it up for Mrs. Bean, everyone. Jamie does musical comedy. Gay!
Someone's been watching Austin.
She plays the ukulele. And I say plays because all her songs sound the same. Jamie Lerner, more like Jamie, learn a few more chords. Jamie. Oh, sorry.
No, continue.
Jamie might be terrible at playing instruments, but she is excellent at playing the victim.
Thank you, Princess T on a trumpet. That was the worst one I had. So, Ester loves Fall Out Boy, so she's as white as I am. She also grew up in South London, and so my question to you is, what do Ester and South London have in common? They've both been gentrified by vegan white boys in flannel. I know, it costs a lot more to fuck Ester now.
That is true. Your dad is very rich.
Call back.
He's Jewish. What?
Jamie says that she doesn't feel like she fits in the comedy scene as a musical comedian, which I totally get, because musical comedy is an abomination. Much like Israel.
Like how Nate looks at me.
I'm sorry,
every time.
I didn't mean that. I meant Israel aboms the nations of brown people.
Oh, boy. I don't know. The Jews were slaves in Africa first, so...
Well done.
Playing the victim.
Yep.
Esther is essentially the DEI hire of Barcelona's comedy scene. For those of you who don't know, DEI is diversity, equality, or diversity, equity, inclusion. And a lot of those programs are being cut in the US. And luckily for Ester, if we cut it here, no worries, because she's probably going to cut herself first. Guys, don't laugh, okay? It's not nice. She has dyslexia. She thought it said D-I-E.
That was good. It makes the teacher and me really want to give you a sticker.
I would love that.
Like a yellow star.
Now he lost.
No one ever said that.
Jamie is very proudly Jewish. She honors her ancestors every day by not showering. Jamie's so Jewish that she only started saying Free Palestine because she thought that meant she'd get Palestine for free.
It's working, okay. It's working. I'm going for the free tattoos. Thank you, Beyond Sad. To the left, the femoral arteries a little to the left. God. Okay, Esther's ex is on meth currently, which is proof that it really is bad luck when a black pussy crosses your path.
Damn. That's a good joke.
Muzzle. Jamie was assaulted by a guy in her improv class. That's what you get for taking improv.
Oh my God. It was the battle that wouldn't end. Ester and Jamie Lerner, everybody. That was outstanding work. I mean, it was a lot of swings. It felt like a Scotland battle, but I could understand all the words.
True.
But man, that was just a good example of just like, what a topical reference can just do to you, really. I mean, like it just beat down Jamie Lerner. Just kept going back to the well of dead babies in the well. I mean, Ester she beat a dead horse, and that dead horse was Israel being an awful nation. I'm kidding. By the way, we have a lot of Jewish friends, and I think I'm kidding.
We have no Jewish fans.
We don't care. He doesn't care.
You'll see the comments. There's no Jewish fans.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, yeah, our friends are Jewish.
Some of our great friends.
We got to cut this out. Actually, we have to. People should know we have Jewish friends. Okay,
I'm converting.
No, but that was Jamie Lerner, Barcelona, Ester. Her best battle of the season, kind of showcasing what Ester's all about. You're kind of the love story this year, Nate and Ester.
She's awesome, dude. She's great, and she
I'm just trying to fucking paint a picture here, Nate,
yeah.
Okay? All right. What made you fall in love with Ester when you first saw her write jokes? You first saw her battles.
Dude, she beat the shit out of that chick just there. That was cool.
She did. She did beat Jamie. Yeah,
she just stomped.
Yeah,
her.
Jamie.
Sorry, Jamie. But you just got stomped in that battle. However long that was ago. But,
I feel like I watched it. It was half an hour ago. Yeah,
I just watched it, and no, man, that was fun, dude. She hit it with some fucking haymakers, and you could tell like after that first joke, she was like, "Oh, it's over. I'm roasted. I'm the fucking Holocaust, whatever." Like, you could tell that chick was like, "How long is this battle gonna last?" Like, she was just trying to get through it. She was just getting her ass whipped. She had some good ones at the end. So.
There's a thing you notice about Barcelona recently, especially with James, Ollie, Alice, and Ester. They are going for the crux of somebody. You are going to learn something about somebody. Like that is one thing about Barcelona, especially the better battlers. You always learn something about that person, and then they go kind of sinister, kind of like New York does. They can't really go as hard. I don't know if culturally they can go as hard as New York does, or even if they. Whatever, but they really do kind of bring something out. I mean, it's I can't really articulate it, but the thing that Ester was doing with Jamie of just like you're a Jew, but you're also just kind of like a nasty bitch. And it was like
musical comedy.
Yeah, it's almost like you kind of do look like that. Jamie, are you like all right? You just like a broke Jew?
I was gonna say I learned more about Ester, I feel like. Like I knew Jamie, she was Jewish.
There's that too, yeah.
But then Jamie was going after this fact that she's like depressed and likes Fall Out Boy and like these weird things that she's tried to kill herself. So I thought it was like we actually learned more personal stuff about Ester.
Maybe it's cultural because I was just like with Ester, I just see I'm like, oh yeah, that's like, my sister's like that, right? And then you're like, I didn't know black girls do that. I'm like with Jamie, I'm just like, I didn't know that, Jewish girls didn't shower.
The improv joke was very funny.
That was good.
That was funny.
No, they were both great. But the gentrification is very funny to me. Yeah.
Genocide.
Genocide was good. It was fun.
Oh, that
man.
Black pussy joke was good too.
Yeah. I mean, some of those aren't evergreen because obviously, cultural references they die, or they're cyclical.
I think
but what do we think about
cyclical cell?
Yeah, cyclical cell. Yes.
God damn.
Like Ester. But when it comes to that, I mean, there is also that, I guess, attribute when it comes to a roast battle. I mean, like, if you are that person who's just like current eventing to death, I mean, is that also a superpower? I mean, there are a lot of guys who do it. Barcelona probably does. I would say the international guys do it the most. The Ryan Cullens, the Regals, the Esters. I would say the international community probably does a little more than we do when it comes to like geopolitics and adding it to their sets.
Yeah, I could see that. They do a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
But I mean,
why don't we care more? Or why don't we insert it more?
I don't watch the fucking news, so I'm not the one that's gonna do it.
I don't think a lot of our LA crowds watch the news. So it's like that's the risk reward of those kind of jokes. Sometimes it's like it may be a great joke, but the audience may not fucking understand it, and then you're just like, well, that sucked. So it's like I just wasted a good joke and got no reward for it at all.
There is kind of that thing too, like just this era of, I feel like last decade and even like, when we were like kids, we were more aware of that kind of a thing because there was this monoculture where we all kind of we all experienced it at the same time. There's a pop culture, right? Now that everything's so fragmented with so much media, we don't really get to see that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we can't really experience that. So there is this more of a appreciation for whimsical humor, silly humor, like crowd work works more, that kind of a thing. So maybe that's just kind of the era we're in a soft comedy era right now. You can't really go super hard.
Spans on anybody, so it's like the crowd work keeps people engaged because they're like, oh shit, he could come to me, like, so I got to pay attention.
Right. That's why I think like learning about somebody like more so than just like talking about their religion or like their background, because it's just like, yeah, sure, Jamie's a lib who's Jewish who lives in Barcelona because she couldn't make it in, America. I mean, like we all know that, but like, tell us something we don't know.
Wasn't even mentioned. Just making assumptions.
I'm not. Clearly that's why she's there.
Sure, her rich dad paid for it.
Yeah. Why are you still in Barcelona? You were making so much money.
Probably owns an apartment building there.
Oh my God. That's first of all, that's racist, but you're probably right. Okay. Yeah. Slumlord. Are there slumlords in Barcelona? Can you even be a slumlord in Barcelona? Because it's all slum, right?
It was nice as shit.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm saying, but like, yeah, it's all cheap. I'm saying, like, isn't it all slum at that point?
I don't know. I consider anything a slum without air conditioning, and nothing there has air conditioning, so it's all a slum.
All right, let's get to New York, man.
By the way, I'm Jewish.
One of the better battles in the world this year. This is Dan Wickes. He's an East qualifier in the play-in this Sunday at the Comedy Cellar. Battling Malia Simon here. His best battle of the season. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Malia looks like a teacher's pet if the pet was a rat. Yeah, Malia looks like she loves her professor almost as much as he hates his wife.
All right. This feels kind of up. Before we start, can I ask, can he ethically consent to this? You go.
I go? I consent.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, so you acting like I'm weird. You look like the first girl to ever say, "Where's my hug?" Nice. Malia looks like the Smurfette of the Lollipop Guild. And much like Smurfette, she can fuck a guy and leave him with blue balls.
God, you're shaking so much. What are you, a woman being approached by you?
Hey, Malia's a fucking icon.
She's awesome.
What is that noise?
I don't know. A vuvuzela?
Stop. That's mean.
Thank you.
Dan looks like Hitler at-risk youth.
I've never seen a hairline.
Dan works from home, which is that's nice, but weird. How do you work while chained to that post in the attic? How do you get anything done like that?
All right, I figure I should address it. I do shake. I have Tourette's, but Malia gets it. She's used to dancing on her own. All right. I'm winning you back. You guys are forgetting about Tommy. All right, anyway, Malia looks like she killed her sister in the womb and still talks to her to this day.
Look, a lot of girls come up here, like when they roast guys, they go, oh, he looks like he'd rape you, whatever. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say that about Dan. Actually, I think Dan looks more like he'd roofie you and then just get jealous you were sitting so still.
We were just talking about last, battle between Jamie and Ester and how New York is. Mm-hmm. That was the perfect example right there. That's why I'm like, Malia's an icon. I mean, there's nobody who can just get to the essence of you with the short economy of words like Malia Simon. They all do that really well out there, but I mean, man, she's so fun to watch. Obviously, this is for Dan. This was his, he won that match, but I mean, and you can see why. But she's so,
they're both great.
She could just flip anything that you say and just it'll put you in oh man, where am I now? How did I get outside the gymnasium?
Yeah,
I'm not in the school dance anymore.
Yeah, fucking put me in a spell or whatever.
Yeah.
Put me in another spot. Yeah, dude, she was great. They're both awesome, man. Like everybody in New York is so goddamn good.
Yeah,
like, all of them are so goddamn good.
It's just scare Ester. I mean, like she's going in there with kind of the same mentality that they have, which is like I'm gonna try to pull the essence out of you, and she comes with a lot of current events, which is gonna be good because that's Mom Donnie land now, and like they're very up to they're up on the geopolitics, so that can help in her favor. And they also who doesn't love a black foreigner in New York?
Yeah,
right. They'll buy a Gucci purse, a knockoff Gucci purse from her maybe if they think she's African, but she's Barcelonian and a Londoner,
British.
They all got cleared up. I heard it.
Yeah. They're like, oh no, she's not that Estelle. She's like an American boy. Remember that?
Yeah, I love that song. It's my favorite karaoke song.
Is it really?
And I do Kanye. Yeah.
You do Kanye.
In that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Still?
Yeah. Why not?
All right. You heard it here first, everybody.
Yeah. We still listen to R. Kelly too.
Do you really?
And Michael Jackson. I'm not gonna stop.
Do you watch Woody Allen movies?
No.
You watch Louis C.K. movies?
Fuck that guy.
Or shows?
I don't think I ever watched a Louis show, to be honest.
Oh,
I don't have anything against him. I think he's funny.
You got to watch Louis for like season 1. It's really good.
Great.
It's so good. Oh my god, yeah. It'll make you come.
I don't think I've seen any of that stuff, but I did see Dan Wickes, and he's fucking hilarious. So
that was great. I mean, the way Dan can always come with, like Dan does the perfect acting thing, which is he likes to listen then react, right? Like the best actors react when they hear, they listen and then they react to it. I think Dan does that probably one of the better guys to do in the league. But with and especially with a dance partner like Malia, listen to what she's got to say. That way you have to kind of sit in it and then respond. I thought that was the best example of how to beat her. Jota does a good thing where he just frustrates her, but he does a great thing, just like Eric does. They just kind of like they wait and see, and then they'll pounce. Like Earl Skakel used to do that. He used to be a real good rebuttal guy. He's like, I always go second because I like to rebuttal. I think with Dan, he's a good rebut guy too.
Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like I was saying earlier in my battle with Mike, like if you get rattled, then you like for me, like I got rattled. So like I had to stop doing that shit and just focus on what I was doing. And I don't even get the chance to rebuttal no more because I'm so focused on what I'm saying next. I'm not even listening to this fucking joke.
What do you do in the moment? Like if you can't rebut, like do you just let the moment go or try to find a moment?
If in this specific scenario with Mike, when I fucked up that first joke and shit, after that I was like, fuck all this. I got to remember my jokes. I don't want to forget nothing no more. And I just focused.
You got it, yeah.
Like, fuck your jokes.
Flame as much as you have to until we get to the next
Sticking to the script.
Okay.
And like rewatching that back, that was the first time I saw it. I saw fucking 4 opportunities. I could have fucking did this, and this. And I'm like,
it's like watching game film.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. That's why it's like, all right, well, learn from it. Keep going.
Interesting then. All right, so let's equate it to football then. Like a running quarterback to a pocket quarterback, because you're saying like stay on schedule. If like fuck, if he doesn't get this, then we're gonna be behind schedule. If I don't get this or I don't get out of this, I get sacked right here. I'm behind schedule.
Yeah, I think it's more like we were saying earlier. Like you start off with the game script of I'm gonna do this play, and then but the second play was a fucking interception.
Right, and
then it's like, well, shit. When you get the ball back, we ain't going back to we gotta stick to the fucking script.
Call an audible.
Yeah, exactly. We got to audible this bitch. They know we know what the defense is gonna fuck us up if we run this play. We got to fucking or just run it right at them and see what the fuck happens. But
can you? And can you prepare for defense? I know you prepare for like what you guys all look like, but like from like do you ever think about things outside? Like what are the top 3 things you have to think about when it comes to somebody who's roast battling you?
Yeah, for rebuttal wise, I don't know about you, but like for me, like I'll think of I know if it was. What are the more likely than not jokes they're going to do with premise wise? I'll try to prepare for that. Like a Katrina joke.
Right.
Like that kind of shit.
White and bald. Look like, racist. Right. Fucks black shit.
Can't read.
Right.
But like, yeah.
I don't know why that comes up, Nate.
1 of 3 are true.
Yeah.
You did a book joke earlier.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, it's like a warranty, but longer. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I just have a.
Have you ever battled Malia or Dan?
I battled Dan.
Okay, what's it like? How do you prepare for Dan?
My problem is I overwrite for everything, but he's got a lot of shit about him that you can use. It was fun. He doesn't lose a lot. He's kind of got this like Mike Eaton thing where he's just ascending right now, and they like everything they do just kind of rolls off, and they're kind of like 5-tool players in that sense.
King of their city. Kind
of yes.
Yeah, I think. I think he definitely plays up the Tourette's on stage a lot more than it actually is, which is strategically.
It's like
great.
Dakota and the Jewish thing.
Dakota and the Jewish thing. Jesus. Logan and the leg thing.
He's playing it up.
He's got good Tourette-etiquette.
Avery's actually a ballet dancer, dude. This guy.
The Herm and the black homeless thing. Yeah.
He's actually the white guy. Yeah. It's a Scooby-Doo character.
Yeah, lives in Beverly Hills. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's great. I mean, somewhere outside of a house, but yeah in Beverly Hills. I just have rebuttals prepared for, me bombing Israel or bombing Gaza and my dead dad. So like Nate said, there's certain things you prepare for, like
dead. All right, as comics, you guys ever think you had to like prepare for these kind of weird things?
Yeah.
I mean, wait, really? You're like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's my life. Yeah.
I do. Well, yeah, but protect my Judaism and then my dead dad.
All right. Protect it.
All right, let's. This lady's never lost. She's goddamn. She's one of the best. She's America's sweetheart. She's Roast Battle sweetheart. We call her Shelley Gruenberg. She's battling Tamar Rubin, who's another fire-ass roaster. Two of the best writers and roast battles we have in the league. This is Atlanta. Let's go to the ATL. Let's roast.
Let's roast. Oh, Tamar, you dick breath, short torsoed, man-handed gargoyle. Tamar actually has pierced nipples, which is cool because they're like little knockers on the door she's shaped like,
First of all, before I start, I just want everyone to keep Shelley in their thoughts and prayers because she's actually recovering from a stroke. I assume, why else would she talk like that? Shelley's actually very innovative with her fashion. During the winter, she just takes her long-ass tits and uses it as a scarf. And she can wrap it around her neck 8, 9, 10 times. It is...
It's true, I actually am recovering from a stroke. Stroking Tamar's dad's cock all night long.
Just like little boys, so.
Then why does he hate you? Tamar, Tamar's hair actually looks like an outdoor broom. And her vagina looks like an indoor mop. It's
crazy. When I look at you, I do just think about my pussy. So, I go gray. Shelley always has this look on her face like she just shit her pants and she's trying to play it cool. But Shelley's had 5 concussions, which is a lot, but not enough to explain why you act like this.
Do you think they weren't laughing harder because they were looking for an Adam's apple on you? Tamar loves to wear Doc Martens. And I just hope whoever Dr. Martin is, he's a psychiatrist that also does BBLs.
If I had an Adam's apple, I'd be a guy, and that means Shelley would be doing anything for me right now. Shelley actually has an avocado allergy. Avocado is what she calls mainstream success and long-lasting friendships. Avocado will send her into the hospital, but asking anyone a question would literally kill her. She's a bad friend.
Oh, Tamar, you horse-faced slut. Oh no, don't be mad, don't be mad. Easy, girl.
The apple too.
What was she holding that? That didn't even, nothing got moved.
That's why she's never lost, Ryan. Skill.
Lauren is actually Tamar's middle name. It's short for luring men into back alleys and giving them toothy, dry heads.
All right, last jokes.
No, it's not.
I think it is.
Oh. Fun fact, that's the first time Shelley's ever bought a piece of fruit. Don't ask me, ask the foot that she's going to lose very soon. Last joke?
Yes.
Shelley and I have both been But you can kind of tell more with her. And I would never victim blame or anything, but look how she dresses. I would want to rip those clothes off too.
It's crazy though, because I'm really pretty. And Tamar got because I wasn't available. You know?
Oh! It's true. Shelley was the hottest 9-year-old.
All right, give it up for that rose.
What's Mike Eaton doing there?
Was this guy from Cleveland?
Oh my God, that was jumping head. All right, guys, keep it going. Tamar, Rubin.
This looks like the display window at a Lane Bryant.
Oh my God. All right. Yeah. Shelley Gruenberg showing us why she's never lost. Tamar Rubin showing us why she's one of the better joke writers in the world. That was awesome. Man. I always love when people who've been through a thing can talk about that thing and then make it relatable to everybody. And that was obviously that last joke. And that's why I love this show, because you can hear things that you never think you'd laugh at and find the funny in it. And there's funny in there because they both did. That was incredible. I'm not gonna get into all of it, but that was fucking brilliant. Let's talk about it, gentlemen. Break it all down.
Yeah, that was a great battle. They seem to be really good friends, I would assume. So they had a lot of good chemistry in there.
But we see that lately with guys who are friends, and they don't really go in like those two did. It was basically a lot of slut bashing, but it was fun.
Yeah, well, it was weird that Shelley kept making the horse face comments when I clearly saw her teeth more on the video, but it worked every time. So.
Yeah, no, I don't know what. You're right, actually. Yeah, it was like Pokey battling Gumby.
Have Shelley and Dan Wickes battled before?
I don't think so.
Because she looks like him in a wig.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Jack McBriar core.
Yeah.
Jack McBriar from 30 Rock. Yeah, very much. When she broke up the joke, it went, do you think they didn't laugh?
Yeah.
Because they were trying to see if you have an
That kind of shit is fucking...
When you break the fourth wall, oh my God. It's mean. It's like, even though this is the whole crux of this does feel mean, that is very mean of hey, they didn't just laugh at you.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because you're just not good at this?
But then her recovery from it was great too. She was like, no, if I was a guy, you'd be doing anything you could for me.
Oh, Tamar.
Yeah, so there was a bit back and forth from both of them on that.
But there's just fun happening down there in Atlanta. Nick Murphy was just on the Tonight Show. He just, judged Roast Battle out in Austin. Shelley Gruenberg's never lost. Tamar Rubin's a fucking hell of a battler. She had a hell of a season where she crushed David Lucas when he was judging on a panel. So
Shelley or Tamar?
Tamar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Tamar's a maniac. I wouldn't fuck with Tamar. She's a verbal assassin. But she's not in the qualifier. That goes to Shelley Gruenberg. She'll be in New York this Sunday, 4 p.m., November 16th. That's where she'll be qualifying, battling Dan Wickes.
She's battling Chris Paugh.
Oh, she battling Chris Paugh. They're battling. Yeah. Chris Paugh. We'll get to Chris Paugh later, but now let's get to the Bay Area. And Dakota Fry battling Noah Guerrero. This is his best battle of the season. Let's check it out.
I wanted to roast Dakota because last year he was the Bay Area Roast Battle MVP. He just wanted to roast me because he thought I was 17.
Slow burn on that one.
Dakota's a high school dropout, so you won't see him there for a reunion, but you will see him picking up his new girlfriend.
Noah's hyped this up. Guys, I'd ask you to clap for Noah, but he's had chlamydia, so he doesn't need any more of those, right? Noah was raised Catholic, so you could call him a mass shooter. You can describe his rifle and his girlfriend's the same way. They are 15.
Yeah, Dakota, you look like the Jew that would sell me the gun. Yeah, they say Jews run entertainment, but obviously Dakota's never ran. The closest Dakota's came to Hollywood is when he jerked off to iCarly. Dakota told me he recently lost 45 pounds. Apparently the kid got away.
Classic.
I love this slow delivery, like Antonio Jeselnik. Noah's also hasn't ran, but he does look like a Professor Snake slithered in under the border fence. Give it up for my brother Alan Spitman, everybody.
Alan Spitman.
Yeah, Dakota looks like the middle schooler that just found out what rap is. Dakota's the type of guy to look up black slang on his downtime.
Look, yeah. Hey, one more time for E. Mowgli from the Jungle Book.
Got him.
Noah's Jungle Book is just a hit list of women that gave him blue balls.
Take your stick. Stick your stick, Nate.
The twink necessities.
Yeah, thank you, Quaker bloats. Yeah, fun fact, Dakota never had a bar mitzvah because everyone was too scared to lift him up in a chair.
Thank you, Wednesday Adam's apple. Noah looks like he jacked himself off with the Addams Family severed hand. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.
Yeah, give it up for Burt Kosher.
Burt Kosher.
Burt Kreischer.
Yeah, Dakota's actually pretty famous. You might recognize him as the guy that tries to get a deal at the dollar store.
Noah.
Yeah, the first time someone asked Dakota about Bitcoin, he said, yeah, so what if I did?
Noah's deadpan, Latina, and obviously starving to death. Basically, he's like Aubrey Gaza.
Dakota, if you're here, who's memorizing Drake songs in a Del Taco parking lot?
Everybody.
I could just imagine him like start at the bottom, then I go where?
Started at the bottom. I'm here. I'm right here.
Oh man, Noah Guerrero, Dakota Fry in the Western Conference qualifier, battling Avery, Dauer, Ryan Nessen, and Mike Eaton in that bracket, the death bracket. I honestly, that's the one that Dakota told us to play for his best battle. But honestly, I mean, man, I was more impressed with Noah.
Yeah.
Like, Noah's got a little bit of a Malia Simon in him.
Let me ask you this. I think I asked this earlier, but this is Noah's first season, though.
I think it's Noah's first season.
I went to the Bay Area earlier in the season, and he was like, I think he's second or third battle.
I think he's
really good.
Number 12, I think, in points this season. I mean, like, if it wasn't for Avery, it would probably be Noah.
Also, Josh Means is running battles 3 times a week in all these fucking dive bars and fucking wherever the fuck else. Like,
shout out Josh.
Different background every fucking time they battle.
Yeah, I mean, like,
which is fine.
It was annoying, but like, honestly, the fact that he's been doing it for this long, and the fact that there's so much scene out there, and like he's gathering more new comics, and the fact that he was able to acquire, Nick, he got Jokic.
He got
Jokic this year with Paige. I mean, so now that beefs up their team a little bit. But also, I mean, like you get guys like Avery more committed. You get guys like Noah more committed. You get Dakota coming back. And having another MVP like season. Logan's always a great utility player.
Josh himself.
I mean, the list goes on. Yeah, Artie Valenzuela. oh boy, Anthony, what's his name? Anyway, so yeah.
Isn't he doing like coaching too? Where he's like
teaching? No, he teaches. I mean, he teaches, roast classes.
He looks like he teaches
but it's paid off. I mean, 3 seasons in, the Bay, they earned it. I mean, as much as we think that they stole some points, they earned at least a spot in the playoffs this year with
100%.
as much as they grind, 100%. As much as Josh goes in. They got Paige, they got Dakota, they got Avery, they got those guys. They got 3 guys in the playoffs this year. So shout out the Bay Area. And you can see why, man. Like Noah, you were this close, brother. Like that was a hell of a performance. That was it reminded me of Malia Simon. So break this one down, fellas.
Yeah, I thought they were both great, man. Dakota, like we've seen him a long time. He's real good. He's very much a caricature of a person.
Yeah.
And that's fun. You know what I'm saying? So like he is gonna get his ass. He's going to have good jokes on him, but he's also really good at coming back with those two. So that was a fun battle to watch. And, Dakota's battling you.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird for me to watch it because
that's a tough draw.
Because if you're watching on the surface level, you go, oh, these are great jokes. But I fucking saw, like, Dakota sent me a sheet of, like, all the crazy shit in his life. And I'm like, there's so much there to choose from. That
was it the 10 Commandments?
It was just the 10 Commandments. It was the 2 pages of the Torah. I just opened his thing like this.
It's just a McDonald's menu.
Yeah, that's how he looks at the Cheesecake Factory menu. No, but it's just like for me, I don't know. I'm like, yeah, they were really funny jokes. Like he's wants to be black. He's the child molester.
Yeah.
But there was so much shit on the list of things he sent me that I'm like, it feels lazy to me. Like there were funny jokes. I don't want to be mistaken by saying that, but there was just a lot to go to. So, I think it's gonna be fun. I mean, Dakota, he loses a lot, and he admittedly says that. But he always has fun battles.
Yeah, for I think he almost had like a losing record even as an MVP last season. But he's got this Keith Carey thing, he
puts on great battles.
Yeah, he's a big target. He's gonna give you a hell of a performance every time. So he never really he doesn't mail it in. So that's why he's always a good battle. But it's also why he's the most consistent, probably in the Bay Area, which is why he's back in the playoffs, or at least back in the as an MVP, or MVP running.
Yeah, for sure.
So let's get into this next one. We got 2 battles left here, Chan? 1 battle left. Oh, it is my boy Chris Paugh. Cleveland, the ascension and the run you had this season. We were always the reason that Cleveland stayed in last year. We thought they'd be relegated, but they grind harder than anybody. They want this harder than anybody. They've been doing it as long as almost Tokyo, like 8 or 9 years at this point. And they run a hell of a scene out there as far as like backgrounds and scenes. Like they have a bunch of they hit a bunch of bars, and hopefully they'll get a permanent stay soon. But this guy and Kyle out there, they really they knock shit out. So shout out Chris and Pope and Kyle and Dave and all these cats, man. This is gonna be a fun one. But let's get into Chris Paugh in Cleveland. Let's have some fun.
It looks like Admiral Levine.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Track Mark Hoppus. Yeah, for the 18 fans. Chris looks like Malcolm in the middle of a 12-step program.
Nate.
Brandon Petri. They say he's the best rider in Cleveland.
Give it up for Scott Pilgrim versus Scoliosis over here. He really does. He has bad scoliosis. This guy's got a back shaped like a voting district around a black neighborhood.
Ooh. Some politics.
My spine's not curved, it's alt-right.
That's a dumb picture.
One more time for James Gun Control. Chris grew up in the South with a schizophrenic father. His biggest childhood letdown was going to his first Klan rally with his dad and finding out his dad's friends actually were real ghosts.
Damn. Yeah, give it up for Jonah Hill's best friend. You look like you should be walking around town trying to lose your virginity before you start college.
Introduce me to your mom and I will.
Thank you for taking a break from getting sand kicked in your face in the back of a comic book.
One more time for Quentin Tarantino's Buddy Holly. Chris looks like he has both shot up in a rehab facility and plans to shoot up a rehab facility.
Damn.
Oh my God, shut up. You look like you overdraft your bank account buying in-app purchases on Pornhub.
Been there, brother.
I got specific tastes.
There's an app?
Thanks, Junkie Jimmy Buffett.
Junkie Buffett.
Chris transports dead bodies for a living, but after an unfortunate incident, he's no longer allowed to operate in East Cleveland. That day he learned it's pronounced rigor mortis.
Let's go, PG. That day he learned.
That's funny.
It was a long day. I had to talk to public relations. I had to talk to HR and everything. That's really funny for the kind of pedophile that gets upset when the kid doesn't come.
It does look like that.
I stand on my promises. Thanks, Rikers Island Rick Moranis. Chris is half Native American, half pedophile, which is why he calls his sexual history the Trail of Tears.
Burned Atlanta to the ground. Thank you for taking a break from following Dr. Moreau around that island. He looks like he climbs out of a bigger alien's chest he's been operating to buy his clothes at Build-A-Bear.
That's fine!
Wow. Zach Mako has let himself. I wouldn't even say go. I would say like maybe he's losing some weight. Yeah.
Let his hair go.
Yeah. Yo, Cleveland, last battle of this episode, but that's Chris Paugh. He's battling this Sunday. Comedy Cellar with that death trio out there with Ester, Dan, and Shelley Gruenberg, making up a whole quad there. That's going to be a hell of a battle in a tournament. The West is going to be a hell of a battle in a tournament. Nate's number 5 now with the wild card entry battling we'll see who from Manchester, but we're trying to get that together right now. Some guys got to work, some guys can't make it, but all together, Manchester, you're coming out here and you got to battle this motherfucker right here. Get ready. Puns are fun. Big pun. That's Nasty Nate.
We out here.
Yeah. He would have had a home in New Orleans, but it got swept away. All right. This was a fun one, man. Just kind of like last battle with Dakota and Noah. I was kind of looking more at Brandon Petri there.
Yeah.
And they've been saying this about Brandon, that he's like probably one of the better writers there. But man, that guy, I mean, he can do everything with that pen.
Yeah,
that's
that rigor mortis
crazy. Yes, rigor mortis is really good. We get it. No, it's really, I mean, he's
funny. See, I like
a lot of it was great, man.
I like his little puns and like his little things like Junkie Jimmy Buffett and shit like that. It was really funny.
Junkie Buffett is great. I mean, just some of the things I haven't heard before, but yeah, a lot of great reps.
Rikers Island, Rick Moranis.
Yeah.
Very fun. Just like that kind of shit's fun to me.
Yeah, I mean, he starts with a reference, then goes into a hard joke. I mean, with like a hard premise, and then like it pays off. I mean, that's really hard to do. That's why I'm like.
And Chris did the same shit though, man. Chris fucking.
That's why he's in the playoffs. Yeah, that's why he's their guy. He's representing Cleveland.
Yeah, dude, that was a good battle. It was a really fun battle. Chris actually looks like Andrew Manning if he did prison time.
Right.
Like that's like what it looked like.
Rikers Island.
Yeah, that's why when he said that, I was like, that's pretty fucking accurate. Yeah, no, that was a really good battle. Good jokes between two of them.
Well, this is what this episode does. It kind of showcases the scenes, you know, and some of those battles of the scenes. I mean, you get to see all the battles represented in those scenes. And now they're coming out to kind of, you know, compete and see who are the best battlers are of those scenes. You know, these are the best battlers in the world. But ultimately, we get to see Noah Guerrero, Brandon Petri, Malia Simon, you know, Jamie Lerner. I mean, the list goes on. It's just like all the great guys we saw. Mike Eaton battling Nate. You know, got to see, you know, you battling Cullen, reliving that. Where Tony Hinchcliffe called that the best battle he's ever seen.
Yeah.
And he's seen all 12 years of this. He's seen this.
Yeah,
so,
that was crazy.
You know, that's hella praise for this season alone. This crazy season we've had. We've seen some of the best battles we've ever had. Heard some of the best jokes we've ever had. Some of the biggest tragedies we've ever had. But some of the biggest gains we've ever had. This is a hell of a season. I'm excited for the playoffs. These guys are in it. Come and see it. Live stream tickets on RBL.live. You can get them This Sunday, November 16th, 4 p.m., we're at the Comedy Cellar. Then we're back over at LA at the 18th for the Western Conference qualifier. And then November 23rd, we're battling in Austin for the playoffs.
Going to the Cellar?
The Hateful Eight. Yeah, I'll be at the Cellar this Sunday.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. Then the Hateful Eight, you've got Andrew Manning, Paige Wesley, James Regal, somebody from Manchester, my boy Nate Welch, Jack Trainer from Scotland, and then representative from one of these qualifiers happening this Sunday and the next Tuesday. And then the WRBL Cup out there in San Diego, California on the 19th. We'll live stream that. That's for the Wild Card League. Whoever wins that city gets to move up and battle in the Roast Battle League, the big pro league, all right? In Sydney, because you guys lost, only got 5 fucking points, 5.5, sorry. Don't mean to disrespect you, but you guys get to go down to the Wild, the WRBL, and go tussle with all those wild cities and Berlin and everybody like that. Berlin, I thought you got snubbed this year, but you did lose at the prelims of the WRBL Cup in Austin last month. But yeah, these 4 representing for the WRBL to represent in the next, and then season 4 for next year's league. I'm excited to see who's going to make it. Is it going to be Milwaukee? Is it going to be Phoenix? Is it going to be San Diego? Is it going to be
New Orleans?
New Orleans. I've seen San Diego this whole season. They're really, really good. Phoenix, though, I mean, my God, dude, those guys, they know what the fuck they're doing. And New Orleans, you guys don't shut the fuck about how good you guys think you are. So we'll see.
Hey, I'm sure they fucking talking the shit because
that's what y'all do.
Bitch, you know what I'm saying?
That's what y'all do. It's Skankfest this week, so it's a big, big celebration down there. And Tyler B, man, he's Mike Eaton's dark horse to win this whole thing. The commissioner's pick, Tyler B from Milwaukee. So we'll see what happens at WRBL Cup. That's all I got, man. Go to RBL.live, www.rbl.live. To get anything live stream, anything of all the new cities coming in, all the old cities that are putting their content up. It's basically like a big old Patreon and a live stream showcase for us, man. You can get memberships. That helps everybody in the league. You know what I mean? With money. And then, yeah, just check us out every time we drop this on Wednesdays, every Thursday we drop. And we got some new bonus shit coming out too, man. We got a lot going on, brother and sister and them. I'm done.